Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is David Novak. This is going to be a haul video. As it happens, just coincidentally, 4 different books by Stephen Runciman all appeared on my doorstep today. So there is a 5th book in process, which is a biography of Stephen Runciman. That is coming from World of Books. It has landed in New Jersey, I believe, and my understanding is that, what is the name of the shipping company? OSM, Worldwide, something like that, that they deposit whatever they have in a location and then don't move it until sufficient number of other items have accumulated to warrant their moving it forward to the next stop. So goodness knows how long it will be sitting there. So I will just open these up and see what we have. I have also, I think, 3 books coming from the public library by Stephen Runciman, if not 3, 2, just books that I would like to see before I buy. I think they're available fairly cheaply, but I'm not sure really if they're the books I want. I'm not sure how long this infatuation with Stephen Runciman will go. This looks fairly small. The Lost Capital of Byzantium with a foreword by John Freely. It's 137 pages, including all of the back matter, which is not much. And here's some kind of a chart. Let me see what it says. I don't know anything about Mistra, but we'll see. One more here. Oops. It's so hard to... I don't know for sure that I will broadcast this video because I don't really see that making haul videos is necessarily worthwhile. I tend not to watch haul videos, but then I did show some book coming in recently, and a couple of people said, well, we don't mind watching haul videos. We actually like that. So, come on. Well, this looks like it's in pretty good shape, whatever it is. Let me cut it down here. I still remember the time many years ago when I cut one of the books. Oh, this is the one that I am really looking forward to. This, I think, was one of the more expensive ones. The Great Church in Captivity. That is a marvelous, almost, oh no, actually 400 pages, 412, believe it or not. We shall see. I believe this may well take up from where I left off with the fall of Constantinople. And this is another slim one. I think I can. Oh, and this looks like it's in pretty good shape for an old book. Look at that, $1.45, $1.69 in Canada. I love editions of this vintage, the Medieval Manichee. I don't really know what this book is all about. I have no idea. In this book, Mr. Runciman is concerned with distinguishing the beliefs of the early Gnostics, the Paulicians, the Bogomils, the Paternis, and the Cathars, establishing the existence in them of an organic dualist tradition and showing that in Bosnia, as in Languedoc, theological arguments and social and political considerations were quickly mingled. When a sect is persecuted, it is because the state is convinced that the sect is undesirable. His method is partly theological, partly historical. So I've many years ago, I was given a copy of a history of the church to read, and I read it, and I've always found all of those heresies and schisms or whatever incomprehensible. And I have a history, a newer history of the church that I've thought about embarking on, but when I realized that Stephen Runciman has written on many of those topics himself, it seemed like a no-brainer to just pick up his books and see what he has to say about them, because his writing style is so easy to enjoy. And this is the last one, also very thin, so now let me see. Can I just pull this off? No, I don't think so. I don't know, you tend to hold on to these things because you think, well, maybe I'll have to send it back, but I mean, anything would do if you had to send it back, I suppose. I try not to be in such a position. Ooh. Oh yeah, this one. And this looks like a print-on-demand thing, but what the heck. So this work has been, this is just one of those boilerplate things. This work has been selected by scholars as being culturally important. Yeah, that doesn't really, this work is in the public domain in the United States. Well, see, I didn't realize that. Is it really that old? First edition, 1955, reprinted 1956. Why would that put it into the public domain? At any rate, it looks decent. What is the subtitle? A study of the papacy and the Eastern churches during the 11th and 12th century. So it'll be more of the same as to what I've been reading, but it seems to me that every time you go over this ground, you absorb a little bit more, even though I don't absorb much. So the date and nature of the schism. So I'm looking forward to finding out about that. The question is now, which of these will I read first, if any, when I'm done with them? This really entices me. Let's see what it says. The great church, as the Greeks call the Orthodox Patriarchate of Constantinople, was the spiritual center of the Byzantine world. The church's survival during the 4 centuries of Turkish rule, which followed the fall of Constantinople, bore witness to its strength and to the unquenchable vitality of Hellenism. Sir Stephen Runciman's history of the great church in this period is written with scholarship, sympathy, and style. Neither in English nor indeed in any other Western European language does there exist a study of comparable scope and brilliance, according to the Times Literary Supplement. So we'll see. I really don't know. I'm right now in process with this book and enjoying it very much. And which of these, The Great Church in Captivity The Lost Capital of Byzantium. I believe it was issued with a different title also. The Medieval Manichae, or is that Manichae? I don't know. And the Eastern Schism. So we'll see what happens with that. Thank you for stopping by to look at me open the mail.